sits pretty at State House, Nairobi as President of the Republic of Kenya. But for residents of Makinalindi in Kibera slums, they have their own Mr. President, one Dr. Savai Lihanda. You will remember him as the one whose presidential dream was cut short in 2002 after he failed to garner 1,000 signatures required to enable his name to be on the ballot paper. Our reporter Patrick Amimo spent some time with Dr. Savai Lihanda, who maintains Kibera slum would have remained his resident had he realized his dream to be Kenya's president. Take a look.
73-year-old Dr. Savai Lihanda lives in Kibera slum. In 2002, Lihanda set his eyes on the presidency. But when he met the then electoral boss, the late Samuel Kiwitu, he did not have signatures of 1,000 voters to have his name on the presidential ballot paper.
And he is requesting that he be given 14 days.
Because it was the second and last day for the commission to receive nomination papers, Savai's request was not granted, and with it, maybe a well-paying job.
I have been here for 15 years with 5 degrees without anything. I will go.
And this was his parting shot.
Kenya, we are not still independent yet.
Though those present appeared tickled by Savai's theatrics, it was not a laughing matter for him. 11 years on, Savai shared his thoughts about that fateful day.
Yes, I saw like a dream lost.
Savai, the scholar, graduated with 5 degrees from the University of Athens in Greece, where he was a student for 20 years.
I did the PhD in comparative education.
Despite having been given the power to read and do all that pertains to those degrees, Savai could not land a government job after he jetted back in 1988.
Wherever I went to work, they could tell me, we shall employ you, but we find that you are higher in education, you have many degrees. You will choose us, we are paying you under. I went to public service, I was interviewed. They told me they would give me more higher job as a secretary in a ministry. And they told me to hang on. They never did. Went to University, Kenyatta. I applied there. After going to check on them, they told me they forgot to write to me.
Savai believes the Kanu regime was the cause of his tribulations after it erroneously labeled him as a Batua while studying abroad.
Somebody told me you have been reported to Kenya that you want to overturn the government. You don't want the Kanu.
And this is how Dr. Savai would run government if he were to become president.
I will use power to make some strategies, scientific ones, by force. They say here water, here should be this. If there is no money, they say why.
But then, would he have moved residents to State House?
Yeah, I could not move until I see that these people, they get title deed for the land because it's their land. And even if there is no need somebody to go to city as a president just to be told stories, he must be practical. I have seen Europeans abroad there who have been ex-president, who have been what, they just walking in public. Even the prime minister just passes in people. Oh, prime minister, without security, cars following him with pika-piki.
This is Makinalindi in Kibra, where one Kenyan citizen, Dr. Savai Lihanda, once attempted to be Kenya's president, but his dream never came true. And you've heard his story. Reporting for KTN from Kibra, I'm Patrick Amimo.